Welcome. Click here for a tour. This simulation works very much like a real compound microscope. To succeed in getting a specimen into view, follow this sequence of steps. The checklist will help you keep track of steps you have completed. First, turn on the light. Click here to learn how to do this. Turn on the light by using this switch. Then adjust the rheostat all the way to 10. Any additional light adjustments should be made using the iris diaphragm lever. Click here to learn how to select a specimen. On the real microscope, you need to open the spring-loaded clip and fit the slide neatly into the corner of the slide holder. Then release the clip. For the simulation, all you need to do is click on the desired slide. Select a slide now, and then click here to learn how to set the scope to low power. Turn the ocular housing to select a lens. Although it is not obvious from this angle, the lens in this back position is the one that is in the light path. Turn the ocular housing now to set the blue 4X lens into position. Then click here to learn how to move the specimen into the light path. Move the slide in a forward-backward direction by turning this knob. Move the slide from side to side by using this knob. Continue adjusting until the specimen is centered over the circle of light. Then click here to learn about focus adjustments. There are two focus knobs. The coarse focus knob moves the stage rapidly. The fine focus knob moves it very slowly. Right now, what you want to do is use the coarse focus to move the stage as high as it will go. Do this now. Then click More. At this point, you are ready to look through the microscope for the first time. Click here to continue. You can use the Switch Views button at any time to go back and forth between looking at the microscope and looking through the microscope. When you look through the microscope for the first time, you will most likely need to adjust the oculars. The goal is to get the two circles of light to merge into one. Click here for a demonstration. Now you try it. When you've succeeded, click Adjust Focus. When looking through the microscope, use coarse focus only with low power. Starting with the stage at the top, and with the 4X objective in place, adjust coarse focus down as slowly as possible until the image appears. Try this now. If the image does not appear after several tries, switch views and check to make sure your specimen is in the light path. Click Fine Tuning next. Use the Fine Focus knob to improve the clarity of your image. Use the XY controls to move the area of interest into the center of the image. Use the iris diaphragm to adjust the brightness of the image. It is often necessary to readjust both fine focus and the iris diaphragm after switching objective lenses. Fine-tune your image at low power now. Then click Switch Objectives. Once you have the image well focused under low power, you are ready to move up to the next objective lens. Here is how it would look with the letter E as a specimen. First, you should position the area of interest in the center of the circle of light. For the purposes of this simulation, be sure you are inside the red circle. Recall that the lens in use is the one that appears toward the back of the objective housing.
Okay, so that was the letter E. Now we're going to switch it out. We're going to change our objective back down to the lowest setting of 4. And we're going to look at the onion root tip. Okay, we're going to bring our stage all the way up. Slowly lower it until we see. Hold on, we got to go back. We need to center our specimen in the light. Let's try again. There we go. Okay. Fine adjustment. All right. Let's center our red dot. And now we can adjust our objective. Okay. We're going to go again. Oop, too far. There we go. Okay, adjust our lighting. And then our fine focus. There we go. All right, so what you can see here is you can kind of see the square outline of these cells. So that would be our cell wall. Say the big purple thing in the middle is going to be your nucleus. All right, and in here we actually see a couple of these cells undergoing mitosis. So they're in various stages here. Let's go ahead and zoom in and get another look. Okay, sometimes when you go to the highest setting, the clarity is not always the best. So sometimes it is better to look through a lower setting. Okay, now looking around. There's one where it looks like the chromosomes are coming out, starting to split apart. All right, so we will go ahead and switch slides. Again, lower that to the lowest setting so we can carefully change out our slides. We're going to put our bacterial capsule on next. This time we're going to remember to center our specimen over the light. Okay, raise my stage. Okay. And we'll center our red dot. All right. And we'll up it again. Here we can start to see all these tiny little dots on here. Let's adjust our lighting, maybe get a little bit clearer view and our fine focus. There we go. And we'll increase our objective one more time. So all of these little white things you're seeing there, those are bacteria. Okay, let's adjust our lighting again and fine focus there. Again, with these microscopes, you're not always going to get the best clarity at the highest objective, especially with very microscopic things. So this is typically what we would see. All right, so we're going to switch views again, lower my objective, and last but not least, we're going to look at the cheek smear. Okay, center my slide, raise my stage. Okay, I can lower until I see something, all right. There we go. All right, now we want to center. Perfect. Okay, up our objective. Okay, everything still looks good. Here again, you can see the nucleus inside those cells. These cells definitely look different than the onion root tip. These have more of that rounder shape, definitely not square. We'll increase our objective again. Here we go. There's our beautiful nucleus. Here we go. Just kind of take a look around at a couple of the different cells. Okay. And let's see what we can see on the highest setting here. There we go. All right. So that concludes our microscope adventure today. Go ahead and finish this up. Put our slide back. Okay, turn off our light. Lower our stage. This is always just a good way to kind of clean up after you are done, making sure you take a few of these steps. And that is it.